Welcome back to my kitchen, and as you can see from the ingredients laid out, you know exactly what we're going to be doing today. Yes, we will be making Jamaican Christmas fruit cake. This is an edited version of my original Christmas fruit cake cupcake recipe. So please go ahead and check that one out also, because in that recipe you also get options for your wine. Now let's look at the ingredients we have here. I have my blended mixed fruit. I soaked it for a week, and that is why I needed to blend it. I have my Jamaican overproof rum. I have my red label wine. I have my ground cinnamon, my browning, my vanilla, flour, sugar, eggs, lemon juice, baking powder, lemon zest, nutmeg, and butter. And over here I have my baking pan ready. It's good to get everything ready. And I also have a mixing bowl, and also I have my little spray bottle, and you'll know about that when we are ready for it. Alright, so all our ingredients laid out. Not a lot of ingredients, not too fussy. So this is going to be just easy. So let's get started. So I'm starting out by creaming my butter and my sugar. I usually like to start with a spoon before I get to the mixer. And now I'm gonna use the mixer on medium speed until the butter and the sugar is creamy and fluffy. So this is good enough for now. Very creamy. So I'm going to set this aside. Now I'm going to whisk my egg and my lemon zest. And now I'm going to pour this egg mixture into the butter sugar mixture. And then I'm going to mix until everything is evenly combined, about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to be adding some vanilla. And if you have almond juice, you could add that. And I'm also adding the lemon juice. If you have lime juice, that would be good. And the lemon juice is also optional. And we're going to mix until evenly combined. So I have added my cinnamon, my nutmeg, my baking powder, and you could also add some allspice to your flour. And I've also switched out my bowl to a bigger bowl, and now I'm going to be adding the dry ingredient to this mixture. So we'll start with a little at a time, and I usually like to start mixing with my spoon. And then finish up with my mixer. So we continue to add the flour and mix until... Now that I've added all my flour and mixed it, now I'm going to give it that extra smoothness with the mixer. Also, you could add a little bit of salt, which is optional, to your flour mix. So let's get this to a little smoother texture with our mixer. And remember to always scrape down the side so that everything will be even. Very good so far, very good texture. Remember, this part of it is on low speed. Remember to preheat your oven at 300 to 350. And now we're going to add the fruit mixture, and this we're going to fold with a spoon. You could have also do the fruit before you do the flour, but either way it's just good enough. I like to do the flour first before the fruit because I am sure that I'm getting out all the lumps when I blend it. Alright, so we're going to continue to fold in our fruit. Now it's time to add the browning, and the amount of browning that you had depends on how dark you want your cake. Some people call it black cake because they want it very dark. I don't like it too dark. Also, when you're pouring your browning, the color of the cake mixture, when you're done, when you're finished baking, it's going to be darker. So don't make it too dark, the mixture, because it's going to be extra dark when you're finished. So I'm going to pour the browning. Let's mix that up and see how dark that look. And it looks like we're done here. Remember, I'm not going for black cake. And as I said, when this comes out of the oven, it is going to be much darker. So now we are ready to transfer this mixture into our baking pans. Alright, so this pan, I'm going to set it at the bottom to keep the temperature in the oven at a very good temperature so that our cake doesn't burn. So here's your pan with water so that the cake doesn't dry out or burn. So now we're going to put these in the oven. And we are going to bake for about 2 hours. The cake is done baking when you can stick a knife, a clean dry knife, or a toothpick in the middle and it comes out clean. So in order for it to cool with moisture, we're going to spray it with our wine mixture. The wine with a little bit of rum or no rum, depends on what you're going for. I'm just going for a regular tasting Christmas cake. All right. So it's gonna absorb, and then we're gonna spray it again. And we're gonna wait until it is fully cool before we cut. And we continue spraying to keep it moist. Please remember to like the video and to share the video and to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and please check out the channel for many more delicious recipes. And we'll just give it a little bit more time to cool before we cut a slice. Wow, look at how awesome these cakes look. So the cake is now fully cool and we have cut our slice. So now we're going to take out our slice to see what it looks like. And this is our slice. It's very moist, as you can see. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy!